How much were you planning to spend on this event?
Well,
In your mind, what did you imagine you would spend?
Well, I was hoping not to spend anything because it was for fundraising, but I was trying to get sponsors, people involved, people sort of asking me, you know, they would help with grooming, hopefully to get the donation of the marquee.
I'm just seeing the dog. I'm sorry.
Oh, collision. This way. Hi, Diva. Oh, brilliant, thank you. There we go.
Max, no, no, Max, no, no.
It's all right, she's dressed.
No. You're not married. You're not married yet. Come on. No.
What's the explanation?
We had it videoed to see how good or how bad we were. And we were so bad that we decided to call it a comedy dance.
Understood. Okay. And you formed a name, didn't you? What did you call yourselves?
Right said bruv.
Where was Fred? That had already been taken.
Yeah, that's the problem. They were already taken.
Excuse me.
The thing is, Judge, we've always been mistaken. People have always said, oh, look, it's Right Said Fred, because we're two bald men. But Nick's always calling me bruv because he's from the Midlands. So that's how we came up with the name, Right Said Bruv. It's a cross between Right Said Fred and him calling me bruv. If you know what I mean. That's a crazy thing, I know, but that's how we came up with the name.
People are stopping you in the street constantly and saying you look like Right Said Fred.
Yeah,
That's correct.
yeah, all the time.
Well, I don't know, channeling more on the left-hand side there, Jeanette Cranky, if I'm honest. Now, the thing is, it turns out that this was rather popular, correct? In fact, how did you do in that competition?
We came first in the regional competition.
You certainly did. And this is where it gets, I tell you, rather fascinating and certainly rather legally serious, because after you took part in that competition and you won it, were the audience howling, laughing, crying?
Yes, they were howling their heads off. They were really, really screaming and cheering and laughing.
Did you get admirers? Any female admirers?
It can happen, yeah. You just have to shrug it off.
And how do you go about doing that?
Just be professional.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Don't carry a starting pistol or something.
That's right.
Understood. Excuse me. Sorry.
Sorry, Judge.
Sir, were you performing in a snooker club?
No, Judge, I was performing in a conservative club in Cardiff. And they had a pool table. It was a New Year's Eve, and they basically, the other end of the room, they wanted me to have my photograph on the pool table.
When you say conservative, do you mean as in the Conservative Party?
Yes, conservative club.
By the Conservative Party, you mean the Tory Party?
It's a conservative social club, Judge.
I don't want to know. I mean, I presume you're not dressed as an homage to Theresa May in that.
No, Judge. I was actually performing on the night, and they wanted photographs, and this guy came and said, can I take a photograph? He was sitting on the pool table.
What did you find in there, madam?
Blank discs.
Blank discs.
And in the Tenko music CDs, like Heartbeat and things like that. So...
What's Heartbeat? I'm so sorry.
I know, what's Heartbeat got to do with... I know Heartbeat is Heartbeat, and Tenko is Tenko.
What? Do you mean Heartbeat, the programme?
Yes, Your Honour. Or music, or the songs from Heartbeat. It's hard to explain. Could I just show you? Would that be easier? Sorry. Sorry, Your Honour.
Anita, the reason I'm laughing is not because of the appalling epithet that she just used to refer to you. You heard what she said about you. It's because I've never heard of Heartbeat.
It's got Nick Berry in it.
It's got who?
Nick Berry.
Oh, yes, Heartbeat. Yes, I do know. Nick Berry. Could I have some tissues, please?
Sorry, Your Honour.
Well, I'll open one of the Cookson ones.
OK.
Let's start. Gosh, they're called the most extraordinary things. Well, I think it might be time to look into the rag nymph. Oh, Lord, they sound completely filthy. Huh. Well, Anita, I should say that I've opened up this DVD box and it has, it seems to me, a complete blank disc. My clerk went through these this morning. They're all blank. Let's have a look at the Tenko. Heartbeat. Tenko on the outside. 60s gold on the inside.
And I'm puzzled, Judge.
Women's Japanese prisoner of war on the outside. I love to rock. Why were you especially inspired by this donkey?
Well, I had him when he's about as big as a puppy dog, and he'd just become a member of the family, but he liked watching telly as well. He, but then a carnival came up. The theme was a song. So I had to think of something for a song which I could include the family, because my son and my daughter. So I came up with something countrified. I came up with a song called Drink Up the Cider. So I had to make a cider machine, which I welded together, and that blew bubbles, smoke, it made noises, hammers, apples were flying, waters were squirting, and Plonker's job was to pull it. So we dressed him up with a straw hat. Well, he ate the first straw hat. So we found another one, and we went off, and we got first prize. I dressed my children up in smocks and period. But we only knew the chorus, to drink up the cider. So lucky we didn't have to turn around and come back. We did the carnival and then carried on. So. But we got first prize. And then there's a lot of people in the carnival could tell I couldn't play a note. So those that could wanted to join the next carnival, and within 2 carnivals I had a 15-piece band. And Plonker was pulling all of them.
Michelle, please, may I have a tissue?
I'm crying as well.
Oh, my God.
I do apologise. Very nice story. What was the general press reaction to this work of art?
They didn't like it.
Showbiz Christmas makes Christmas in Blobbyland look like a classic.
OK, I think I've actually seen, as part of your case, some of the headlines. Big Brother Mr Showbiz releases worst Christmas song... Oh, God. You're lucky I've got a cold today, I tell you. Big Brother's Mr Showbiz release... And did you keep that name?
No, I changed it.
What did you change it to?
Bang tidy window cleaners.
Say it slowly, because I need to write it down, and also I'm really resisting the urge.
Bang tidy.
Bang? That's the word that you want when you've got glass around, isn't it?
Who are they?
Bang tidy.
Window cleaners.
I love that you're laughing at yourself. Demonstrates growth.
It was a spur of the moment.
Was a spur of the moment?
Yeah.
This was your future nest egg for your children, which eventually you were going to leave to them?
Yeah.
Yes. This was going to be their inheritance.
Yeah.
And you were desperately thoughtful at the process of building this business that you changed the name. How was it you described it to me? I don't think I can improve on it. Spur of the...
Moment.
Yes. You didn't think to call it Crash Bang Tidy Window?
No.
No. Might have interfered with things.
Yeah.
What did you think of the name, Jeff?
No comment.
There's a man that spent some time with lawyers. All right. Michelle, Bang Tidy Windows. I once knew a law firm called Shyster and Mora. Excuse me. Oh, I love this job. Don't be stupid. Stay and watch the best Judge Rinder moments. And I'm talking. Understood? Don't be a moron. Subscribe to Judge Rinder YouTube channel. Right now. That's an order.